week 1 of set A of level 2 salsa. So we upgraded our basic a little bit. Instead of stopping together with our feet, we're going to pass our home base and end up with a staggered home base. 5, 6, 7, 1, 2-step pass, 5, 6-step pass. This way our body stays in motion the whole time and it gives it a more natural look and feel. Also, if we pause on 7, now we can, that our feet are staggered, we can do our half time. For this, we're going to tap with our left behind, 3-step back, tap the right in front. This is 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5, basic, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Now, your half time can be used for many things, musicality, it can be used just to catch your breath. You can do half a half time just for styling. You can use it for so many things. And ladies, you can do your half time without your partner as well. If you want to do just half a half time, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 1, or on the other side, 6, 7, 1, 3, 5, 6, 7. Cool. Then we did traveling west. So the ladies will look for traveling left. We have 1, 2, 3. We prep on 5 with our left foot forward. Make sure it's a small step. Make sure your weight is forward on that left foot. Your toe, knee, hip, shoulder are all pointed down the lane, so your hips are square to the side. Core tight, posture, breathe. Pause here every time you're practicing this and go through that checklist because you want to get this muscle memory locked in here and your prep's the most important part of any spin. From here, we're going to push down into our left foot and collect just halfway. Your left is going to come behind you. It helps to make sure your core is tight and pull with your knee behind you to land in the exact same prep position. From here, we're going to look over our left shoulder and go directly into our basic back and place together. Okay. All the way through. 1, 2, 3, prep, collect. I'm spotting behind me as I prep again and whip my head around on that last prep. I'll do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. And I'll do it this way one more time. 3. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Okay. With a partner on the team, Kai. All right. Leaders, to lead this traveling left, you're doing cross by lead floater. So for your cross by lead, you are opening up from 1, 2, 3. And on that 3, you can start lifting the hand, but it doesn't hit across the lane for your prep until the 5. You want to make sure you stay close enough to your lady that you can reach all the way across the lane. Rotate your frame if you have to, but do not bend and do not take a big step back. Just don't, because you're lifting. All right, 1, 2, 3, 5. Also be careful not to rotate your hand. You want to make sure your hand stays underneath her. From here, you're keeping your elbow down. The hand comes up towards your shoulder. Relax your hand as you clear her head. And into basic. 1, 2, 3. I'll do that again, facing this way. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. We'll do it all the way. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Prep, collect, prep, and 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, you can do this with 2 hands. Works the same way. Both hands are prepping. Both hands are leading. Keep the hands together. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1. You will end up in a double right over left. Anytime your hands are crossed, just look at which hand's on top. Somebody has to turn that way. If you don't want to think about, which way is my right and which way is her right, another way you can think about it is if you look at the top hand and follow it to your elbow. This is my right. This is the way I have to turn. If you look at her right arm and follow it to her elbow, that's the way she has to turn. So that's another way to think about it. But if I want to do a right turn for her, I can do my J hook into that right turn. Or if I want to do it directly back to back, I can do an O prep. Traveling left turn, O prep, or a right turn. Anytime you're going from a left to right, instead of a J hook, never O prep. You can turn yourself instead. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. I flip my hand and I come under. 6, 7. Or if I spin her first with the right turn, now my left is on top, I could do a traveling left. Or I could have spun myself to my left instead. Or I could have done a New York walk. Just kidding. You got this. 1, 4, 2, 8. There we go. That also puts us in a double left over right because a New York walk is a right turn. So if someone had a New York walk, I could do a traveling left. Or I could have done a traveling left and then a New York walk. Okay, so you want to keep in mind, anytime you move, keep in mind which moves are left moves and which moves are right moves. That way, if you're dancing with two hands, you can put them back to back and not worry about like getting overly tangled. Okay? Cool. Good job, you guys. Be free. I'll play a song. Dance.